always feel like I'm the best to ever play this game.
But my personal goal is to be one of the greatest of all time, and that's what keeps me motivated.
When you want to be a great, you want to continue to win and win and win, and that's what drives you.
I think it's just my determination to get better every day. And even if how good you are, you should go out there and play like it's your last night. Play it's like your last second of the game. Play it's like your last second of practice. And I might be good right now, but there's somebody out there working hard as I am, trying to get better than LeBron, because they see I'm number one. So they want to be number one.
I had kind of prepared myself because I had fell in love with the game at such a younger age than 18. That, when I was 3 or 4 or 5, 6, I always had visions of being, on the biggest stage.
The reason I think that a lot of the nation knows me is because my determination shows off on the court, and that's all I look for in myself.
Right now, as a 16-year-old, what's your long-term goal?
To get to the NBA.
Do you want to be the best?
Yeah. For me, it could be compared to Michael, Magic, Kobe, all the ones that's making so success in the league. It's great, and I'm gonna just keep working hard. And someday, there could be another one that could be compared to me.
When you compare to other great players, I can't do nothing but smile, for one, because to even be in the same breath as Michael Jordan, Oscar Robertson, Magic Johnson, guys like that, you can do nothing but smile. But then again, I don't want to I'm controlling my destiny. When I be done, I don't want people to say, well, he ended up the same way as this person or this player. I want people to say that LeBron James did it his way, and now he's a legend.
Always prided myself on saying, I want to be the greatest ever play this game. And that came from a motivation to myself, a drive to be the greatest of all time.
Can you deliver an NBA title to Cleveland?
I'm going to just try to get my team better every day. I can't promise the NBA championships, no one, but I can make sure that my teammates will get better every day.
I'm real critical of myself. I believe I can't improve unless I want to improve. And ultimately, I want to become the greatest basketball player or the best player LeBron James can be. But my personal goal is to be one of the greatest of all time, and that's what keeps me motivated.
I want to maximize what I can do, and if I can be in a situation where I'm even talked about as the best basketball player ever.
You ready for that challenge?
Oh, absolutely. I'm going to accept all challenges with open arms and, trying to embrace them.
I accept the challenge every night. Every night I go on the basketball court. In everyday life, I accept the challenge.
I think if you're not out there trying to win every night, there's no reason you should be out there. Even if you might be the sorriest team in America, or you might not have all the athletes that you need.
When you want to be a great and you want to be the greatest, you want to continue to win and win and win, and that's what drives you.
And then personally, I hold myself up to a standard higher than anyone, so that keeps me going as well.
I've been trained and born to win.
There may be games where you got better that night, but that team maybe got better just a little bit more and won the game. Now, I could be satisfied with that, but I can't be satisfied with our team not getting better and losing the ball game.
My rookie year, we have practice. I go home, take a nap. I go back to the gym at 5, go eat dinner, and sometimes I go again before I go to bed.
For no reason.
I just wanted to be great.
Every game means something. You can't afford to slip up on the game or not get better. I always tell my team, hey, guys, let's get better every day.
They double, let's knock them down. Don't think twice about shooting that outside shot.
I think at the end of the day, listen, if you want to get better at your craft, you'll get better.
Well, it's all about just getting better every day. Of course, defensive-wise and getting your jump shot better to perfection. But it's just getting better every day for our team and for myself.
And I feel like if you just go out there and win, lose, or draw, if you give it 110% and play hard, that's all you can look for in the coaching as a player. You're not going to get any better if you don't play hard. And you're not going to get any better if you're not trying to win every time. So when you're out there, you're just kind of trying to compete, trying to win every time you're out there. Just play as hard as you can. If you're going up against me, you're trying to bust me up. Because I'm going to come at you the same way,
I work on my game. I work on my craft. You guys see me when you come to practice. I'm working on, my game or before the games or off days. I'm just always trying to see ways I can continue to just stay in great rhythm and see ways I can continue to get better. Even at my age, I'm just not a guy that's satisfied.
The best teacher in life is experience, and I think over the course of my career, I've evolved into where I do what I want to do on the floor. I take the shot that I want to take. I'm able to use my ability to read coverages because I've seen them all for the betterment of not only myself, but more importantly, for my teammates to succeed.
I just never put a ceiling on my potential. I've always wanted to continue to get better and better and better. And when you're younger, you're learning, and your game is not where it can be or should be, and that's okay because if you want to be great, if you want to be great at what you do, then it takes time.
We're chasing the ghost of this guy who played in Chicago. What did you mean?
I meant in the simple fact that That's my personal inspiration. That's what drives me. And
You want 6 rings? Are you chasing that specific?
it's just
What are we talking about here?
I'm chasing that greatness, that how great that ghost was. You know, everyone automatically kind of like, oh, he's trying to be, you know, he's talking down on MJ, he's trying to be better than MJ. What actually is he talking about? That's always been my goal since I got in the NBA. When I was 18 years old, I told everyone that my favorite player was Michael Jordan. Hopefully I can get to that point.
It was a play we was trying to run, and one of our teammates forgot the play, and Bron told him the play.
This is a true story from a Toronto player, and I was there because he was guarding me. And Kyle Lowry throws his hands up, whatever, and the guy goes, dang, I didn't see the call. Bron goes, you're supposed to be in the corner, and then you're going to cut across. He's going to sit it down screen. You're going to come over. We're going to switch that, and then Kyle's going to have to play me one-on-one.
It was some crazy stuff. We called it a play. He was like, what? And Bron told him what our play was.
It goes a lot more with what I've been able to see over the course of the game. You know, the feel that I've had on the floor and to see how the defense have played it over and over and over. I know how to be able to react to that and be able to throw something at them where they won't recognize what hit them.
You said that trying to be like Mike was impossible in your kick because he was like a god, but what would it mean to you for kids now to say they want to be like LeBron?
That's all part of the plan. It's been part of the plan since I really started taking this game serious, to say, how can I get the youth to feel like passing the ball is okay? Making the extra pass is okay. Drawing 2 defenders, and no matter if you win or lose and you make the right play, it's okay. And, because like you said, scoring the ball is so heralded in our sport. And I want the fundamentals of the game to be as great as they can be. And if some kid or a group of kids from the West Coast to the East Coast to the Midwest to the South and everything in between all around the world can look at me and say, well, I made the extra pass because LeBron made the extra pass, or I got to chase down block and I didn't give up on the play because LeBron didn't give up. That would mean the world to me.
See what I do, but I get to the arena 5 hours before the game to start prepping, both mentally, physically, spiritually, everything. So when I get on the floor, I just let it go.
14 days, 13 days, whatever the hell it is, don't mean nothing. Tired is only in the mind. If you tell yourself you're tired, you're going to be tired. I don't get tired.
If you take his name off his stats, you're going to be like, yo, this is the greatest player of all time.
We forget, he's the smartest dude.
His brain is what makes him great.
And this guy's like, he's a genius.
Without faith and without belief, then, you kind of lose it up here. And once you lose it up here, this is the mainframe. This is everything works around here.
Once I started to not only build the physical side, which I pretty much knew how to do, but also elevate the mental side of it. Not only just like, I don't want to say the mental side of the game, but the mental side of the approach, the physical fitness of the mind, and how to have the mind as strong no matter what's going on, no matter the circumstances, no matter the scrutiny, no matter the adversity, to always kind of be even keeled. I think that's what it kind of changed from.
You're tired, but that's the last thing you telling yourself though is I'm tired. You tired, but you ain't gonna never tell themselves they tired. You tired now. And you might even bend over and hold your knees, but you would never in your mind let it creep into your mind like, yo, I'm tired. You ain't gonna let yourself do it.
Well, at the end of the day, I got enough, and as long as my body tell me, the body is gonna tell you how much you got in the tank. Right. My mind is strong. So as long as my mind and my body is in tune with one another, it's like a chain. Once one break off, then, I got to start thinking about what's next.
Probably the smartest player in our game. You couple that with the experience that he has, the physical tools, the skill, the work ethic, it ends up equaling out to one of the most unstoppable players to ever play this game.
That means a lot to represent this franchise. I told Jeannie when I came here that I was going to put this franchise back in the position where it belongs. Her late great father did it for so many years, and she just, took it on after that. And we just want our respect. Rob wants his respect. Coach Vogel wants his respect. Our organization wants their respect. Laker Nation wants their respect. And I want my damn respect too.
I set out a goal 2 years when I came back to bring a championship to this city. I gave everything that I had. I poured my heart, my blood, my sweat, my tears to this game, and against all odds, I don't know why we want to take the hardest road. I don't know why the man above gives me the hardest road, but it's nothing the man above don't put you in situations that you can't handle.
From the number that you wear on your jersey to, just the way people have talked about this one guy be such a luminary in the game and you trying to chase it. How do you put into words passing Michael in such a statistic that, has a lot of stature in this game?
I think, first of all, I wear the number because of Mike. I think I fell in love with the game because of Mike, just seeing what he was able to accomplish. But I felt like Mike was so, when you're growing up and you're seeing Michael Jordan, it's almost like a god. So I didn't never believe I could be Mike. So I started to focus myself on other players and other people around my neighborhood because I never thought that you could get to a point where Mike was. So I think that helped shape my game. And I think the biggest thing for me sitting here today after breaking the all-time scoring record in playoff history is that I did it just being me.
Don't mean to do it, but he'll be like JR, hand. Like he'll just throw it to the hand, snatch it, palm it. And then he'll like be in a post up and he'll be like, no, Shump, don't stay right there, don't move. And he'll start his dribble. Cut, take him with you. If that man don't tag, he gonna dunk it. If that man tags, he gonna shoot a three. Which one you want for a timeout? And the moment that man flinch, I'll sprint behind it, catch, dunk. Now, if a man could do that with his back turned, sitting right here with the ball palm, talking to the crowd, doing all that, like the man, you see what I'm saying? I'm like, that's a different type of scary for me.
When you think back to your early playoff days, early conference finals, the finals against the Spurs that you played, what's the difference between LeBron James and what you knew then versus now?
I'm just a smarter, more seasoned basketball player, more veteran. I mean, I've been in it so many times that, I kind of know what to expect. And for me, at a younger age, I was never even killed. I would win a playoff game when I was younger. I was excited out of my mind, and then you would lose, and I was the worst person in the world. But I think at this point in my career, I kind of stay even, and understanding, that one game shouldn't affect the next game. For me, I'm all about the process, and I'm here for one goal and one goal only, and that's to win a championship. That's to get better every single day. That's my mindset.
What I've been able to do this whole season to this point is just worry about what's at hand, and that's winning the championship.
Winning makes you want it more.
And when you have a goal and you're able to accomplish that goal, it actually, for me personally, made me even more hungry to continue to try to win championships. And I still want to be in championship mode. And I think I've showed this year why I will still continue to be in championship mode.
Winning doesn't satisfy you. Even when you left everything out there, you still feel like you have more to give.
I'm never pleased. I can never be pleased until the end result. And I'm never satisfied. I've been at the top for a long time, and I plan on being here for a long time as well. And it's part of my drive, it's part of my hunger. When you get to this position, I feel like I'm the best. That's just how I feel about my game, how I feel about my knowledge, my IQ of the game, and you really don't want to go down.
I said, you play the game like you've been in the game for 10 years. Why is that? You said, well, what I did growing up is I studied all of the older great players that came before, and I learned from watching those tapes. So he's a student of the game, and his basketball IQ is what I love the most.
Personally, thinking I had something to prove fuels me. No matter what I've done in my career up to this point, there's still a little rumblings of doubt or comparing me to, the history of the game. And has he done this? Has he done that?
I love competing. I love winning. I love just like playing the game. Because I know at some point I ain't gonna be able to play it no more. Well, at that level.
Yeah.
So why not? I'm trying to squeeze as much juice out of this motherfucking orange as I can.
He's dominated this era of basketball that he's played in. Everything that he's learned, he's taught himself.
Right.
He hasn't had that Bill Russell or that OG to sit down and talk. He's been the guy. Head-wise, he's got to be a basketball savant, genius, just totally on another different level that, arguably we haven't seen in this league. Even when we talk about Jordan and Kareem.
You can take one skill or trait from the other guy, what would it be?
I'm gonna take Bron's just IQ. That can come out a lot of different ways, how you manage a game. I've never said he's the one dude, for 48 minutes, the ultimate challenge of being able to control the tempo and the flow of a game single-handedly is insane. So I take those two skill sets.
I don't have to score the ball to make an impact in a basketball game. And that was my mindset. When I started playing the game, I was like, if I'm not scoring the ball, how can I still make an impact on the game? And it's carried me all the way to this point now, and it's gonna carry me for the rest of my career because scoring is not number one on my agenda. And at the end of the day, for my name to come up in a discussion with the greatest basketball player of all time, it's like wow. Like I said, I did pretty much everything that MJ did when I was a kid. I shot fadeaways before I should have. I wore a leg sleeve on my leg and folded it down so you saw the red part. I wore black and red shoes with white socks. I wore short shorts so you could see my undershorts underneath. But I did everything Mike did, man. I wanted to be Mike, and so for my name to come up in any discussion with Michael Jordan or Kareem and all these great guys that has paved the way for myself and Tristan and Kev and Swish, it's just a wow factor. I don't really have nothing to say.
So when you're drawing a play in a timeout, you know as an opposing coach that one guy can screw things up for you.
LeBron early in his career he just came out and played. You remember LeBron early in his career he was a great player, but he wasn't a student. When he was in Cleveland, he was just playing basketball. We would run plays and he would get food. We could trick him, we could do things. Sometimes his athletic ability and his instincts would figure it out anyway. We get to Miami, and he's in Miami now. He's calling our plays out. He's staring over at our bench. He's reading stuff. In Miami, LeBron was a student of the game. He was prepared.
I don't know who's been more faithful to their just being disciplined to the game. Like, Ron knows every scheme, knows every coach, knows every player. He knows players in college. You know what I'm saying? Like, when we talking about like this.
You talk about somebody that know the playbook, know where everybody's supposed to be, know the other teams, coaches, playbook, style of coaching, how his ball club's gonna play. Like, Bron's one of them where you'll be like, we going into Philly tonight, and he'd be like, no, but they just hired the new defensive coach, but he was at Georgetown for 3 years, and I played for him one time at camp, and this is how they gonna play us. And you'd be like, what?
LeBron, you are constantly faced with the din of noise from the outside, scrutiny and pressure. How, when everybody is coming at you, do you keep your head and perform at the level you do?
Listen, for me, I can't worry about what everybody say about me. To my beautiful wife, my daughter, my 2 boys, my friends, my boys, my family, my mother, everybody that's ever been a part of this run with me the last 20 years, 20 plus years. I just want to say I thank you so much, because I wouldn't be me without y'all. All y'all help, all y'all passion, all y'all sacrifices helped me get to this point. And to the NBA, to Adam Silver, to the late, great David Stern, I thank you guys so much for allowing me to be a part of something I've always dreamed about. And I would never, ever in a million years dreamt this even better than what it is tonight. So thank you guys.
It's really hard to figure out what to do with LeBron. He's just seen, and he seems to see and beat everything. It's hard to make him that uncomfortable.
His IQ has just always been what set him apart from everything. You know, the way he read the game, dictate the game, control the game.
I had dreams of being in the NBA. I had dreams of putting on an NBA uniform. I never dreamt about being an NBA most valuable player. I never dreamt about, doing the things that I do now at a high level. So now that they're hitting me now, and it's happening, it's overwhelming. It's something that I never thought that would happen.
And the player to coach against, and one most difficult and going through in the playoffs, was LeBron James. This guy was looking in your mouth like right there and just calling it. It was telling the players exactly what was going to happen on the play that you called.
There is no denying like his greatness in terms of what he can do on the court. And like sometimes even when you're playing against him, you're in awe, because it's like the way he can control the tempo of the game, the way he can dominate scoring, passing, just his overall just presence and his IQ, like all that stuff. Like we all talk about it. And you have to appreciate your competition when you beat him, because there's got to be that, as coach would call it, the appropriate fear.
Absolutely.
But
when I look at guys with IQ, I think that's one of the best things about Bron is his IQ, and I can respect that. And so I would have loved the opportunity just to see on a day-to-day basis how his mind works. Like when something is going on, when there's adjustment that need to be made, how you process that. What's your process like? The things that you go through, how you land here or land there.
There was moments where he would call out when we playing him, he'll just blow up the whole play like, nah, it's going over there, it's going over there.
We coming down the court and he yelling the plays out, like watch from start to finish, like, you go to the cuts and this, like he calling the plays out. Like the ball's gonna end up in JV's hand on the backside of this, that, and the other, and you sitting down like.
Bron doesn't see the game how you see it. And it's literally what makes him special. And when you're like playing with him, it's cool because most people
with LeBron's skill set and his mind, either they can't communicate it to you or they ain't finna to, because they don't want you to be nothing like them. They're like, this is why I'm me and you stay over there and be you. He has to share basketball knowledge with people. It might be his biggest superpower, his ability to get everybody on the same page. Like, it's actually kind of scary. It's times he done told us on the bench, Kevin, it's gonna be there. X4 did this, so I did this. If X3 does this, there's no way he can recover to this. I don't even have to look over there. I know he's gonna be there. I can just throw it.
I think when he got traded to Miami, we had an exhibition game, and LeBron started calling our sets. I remember the distinct moment sitting next to Thibodeau, and we call a play, and he's calling out our actions.
He started calling the sets out like Rondo.
Yeah.
He coming up to whatever, we're gonna switch this.
And right when he did that, whoever was our assistant coach, I turned around and said, oh boy, we in trouble.
You had to know Bron was gonna be great, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Not only with the God-given ability, like the talent, like his physical, like how he looks when he walks in the rooms. Yeah. But like his brain. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? His brain, like early on I can remember taking flights and trips and everything, and he would go and talk to everybody on the team. But he wants to know what it takes to make this guy successful. The 8th man, the 7th man, and so on. And I just knew he'd be successful from that, just using his brain, man, the NBA. It's physical, but if you can't think, like, you won't last.